Guys, how you been? Quick static video here. Haven't made one in a while. I think sentiment finally, everybody, without being too hyperbolic, almost everybody is capitulated in terms of believing we're still in a bull market. So what's next? Where do people go from here? People that didn't sell near the top or take profits along the way. What's next for these people? So what I'm looking at right now is I think we're probably about, 1/3 let's see, one third into the downtrend, something like that, between 30 and 50% in, if I had to guess. Went back and looked a little bit at the 2017 cycle, and the Bitcoin price basically found its bottom at 3,100, more than a full year after the all-time high. I think it was about, honestly, it was somewhere between, it was closer to 18 months than it was 12 months, I think. So people have to take that into consideration when they're in crypto, whether they're going to take profits or not, or whether they're going to get back 85 if you're in Bitcoin, potentially to 99% on some alts or more, or 0 if you want to watch your alt, some project that really provides no utility or has any reason to exist. If you're speculating on dog coins or meme coins, that might happen. So so what else am I looking at? I think probably a trip down to test the $800 level on the weekly chart. That looks pretty realistic on Ether. And Chainlink, everybody knows, been a proponent of what they're trying to accomplish, and without it, smart contracts aren't ever going to take off like they could without the Chainlink network. Link here to probably go down and test the $4.80, $4.80 range. Then that'll probably take us down with, Liberty, with Bitcoin to mid to low 20Ks, and that's where I'll be purchasing my first re-entry into the market. I sold the top, right near the top, took profits for more than a year on a lot of these assets. So if you aren't familiar with my stuff, definitely go back and look at my 65K call. I was also walking around my neighborhood on that in April 2019. Called the top 952 days before it happened. But so those three, probably looking at Bitcoin bottom between 17 and 21K is where I think we'll probably find the bottom. Worst case scenario on Bitcoin, probably back down to 13K, maybe. That would be like my macro outside of crypto is bad. Bitcoin macro, which Bitcoin leads, is bad. And then that's my worst case scenario, 13K. What else? So I'm looking for just like a 90 to 99% retrace on all coins. I think the 95% level probably be a pretty solid place to dive in. That's what I'm thinking personally. Never financial advice from me, but yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And don't forget, guys, just get out there, enjoy your life a little bit. Not every day has to be about crypto, but I mean, every day pretty much is. But so I just want to check in with you guys, see how you're doing, make a quick video here. What else am I looking at? I think DOT and Link were the two projects that basically led us into a bull market. Link more or less, more so than Polkadot, but I think Polkadot's right there with it. So for some reason, those projects seem to be front running cycles or leading the way, however you want to say it. And I think that we'll probably see the bottom just based on what's happening right now. We've already seen, let's see, 88% retrace on Chainlink and 80 something on Polkadot as well now, I think. Probably like 83% or something like that on Dot. Obviously outside, I'm not looking at it, but yeah, around 88% on Link. I'm expecting Link to bottom out before Bitcoin and the majority of the other alts that have any sort of utility or staying power, and probably lead the cycle as well. Again, lead us into the next bull market whenever that begins, probably in 8 to 12 months. Where we'll find that bottom probably and begin to work our way up. I think that the next top will probably come in November of 2024. So yeah, no, excuse me, November of 2024, 2025. Yeah. So yeah, we have a little while. We have like 1,260 days or something like that, I think, till probably we'll be in the range where the next top will come in on the market if history continues to repeat, which I expect. Like I said before, when I call the top this cycle or last cycle now, the trend is your friend till the end. There was no reason to believe that cycles would ever end. If you watch and just paid attention to who was talking about the super cycle narrative, it's all people that stood to gain from people being duped into believing there would be a super cycle. Exchanges, people who work for exchanges, and just a lot of maximalists that wanted to pump their bags. Just people that there was no evidence for that, zero to believe that would happen. It's all driven by the tokenomics of Bitcoin, which I'm not going to get into here, but yeah, there was no reason to believe that. But anyways, I hope you guys are having a good start to the week. Bitcoin price is down a little bit right now. Trying to hang on to that 4-hour support at like 28.8 or 28.7 something. I don't think, law of large numbers, I don't think it's going to hold again. This is like it's just dangling on here for days now. I'm expecting a breakdown this week, which would be the 9th consecutive red candle for Bitcoin. So we had never had 8. We had 8 this week. Looking like we're going to get our 9th unless it dumps and rallies, or just rallies from here, which it doesn't look like. There's a lot of bids coming in from buyers. So anyways, everyone have a good Tuesday. It's just RL checking in here on you guys, seeing how you've been. Yeah, so don't forget, as always, on there, still educating every week. 98th newsletter coming up this week. Put it out every Sunday. Last week was 18 pages. It's almost 20 pages now every single week. So I do 10 price or trading analyses every week, and yeah, talk about what I'm doing, how I'm going about this bear market, and what I'm looking at the next few months and then longer term. So yeah, everyone have a good day.